If you're going to be in Miami this Sunday, March 13th, stop by and check these amazing celebrations that brings my Lion community together. All right, let's go ahead and talk about Atlanta. It is known that Atlanta has over 80,000 Caribbean people. And for the first time, the 2020 census will give Black and white people the option to know their origins along with their race. So this is something that's already happening with the Asian and the Latinos. So be on the lookout for this new addition that they're adding to the census. And why is it important, guys? The count determines federal funding. In fiscal 2016, Georgia received more than $23 billion for dozens of federal programs, according to the Georgia-Washington Institute of Public Policy. That funding was determined from the data from the 2010 census. So the more people in the region, the more money we'll get. Georgia is one of the states most at risk of a miscount, according to the Urban Institute. So go ahead and make sure that you make it count when it's time to do the census, guy. So everybody stay blessed, have a great week, and remember to take care of yourself. And this is Kathy.
That is what's happening around the world. Listen, this war thing.
Yeah, what's going on?
Last week, we started the program with it as things were breaking out. Stuff has definitely escalated a whole lot
big time.
since then.
Yes.
And I gotta say, I was, with everybody else really feeling, supportive of Ukraine and what they're going through. And then I started hearing the stories about Black people trying to evacuate too. And we have some Caribbean students there, some Jamaican students I know that are having issues getting out of Russia too. And it just kind of really sours your whole place and say, come on, people, wrong is being done to you, and then you're gonna turn around and do wrong to other people in the same situation.
They have the nerve to be doing that during that time. Like everybody a human being. Like
that's just ridiculous to me.
Yeah, I did get in touch with a lot of people, and a lot of people are like, forget Ukraine now. Now we don't want to stand, with you. But it's just to tell you that racism exists everywhere in the world, no matter where you're from. And unfortunately, Europe does have a lot of racism. A lot of those countries are racist. So hopefully those people that are trying to get out of there.
Well, no, my people, them will come out.
Find a way to get out of there.
Them will reach out.
Hopefully they find a way to get out of there.
Well, that's part of the problem. They got to find their own way out.
Yeah, they got to find their way out.
The Jamaican government, I don't think, is doing much to help them.
I don't think they even got, they're not trying to move one finger. So it's like, you on your own. It's a survival story.
Come on.
It's a survival. You're on your own. We just going to put you out there. You just got to figure a way to get back home, wherever it is you're trying to get at.
My people then beat any system. Come on. Yeah.
That is funny, yeah. But
so you got Spain, right? It's opened up to the COVID restrictions.
Yeah,
so last week it was DR.
No, it's Spain. Spain is like they just throwing it in the town. Like, is COVID even still around? Because I don't hear anything about COVID anymore. Yeah. Like, what's gonna happen is like another variant gonna come out of nowhere and hit us, and we be like, oh my gosh.
But Spain, how much we got Spain? Because I did check the DR, and the DR did say $70-something, but I don't know how
for a flight.
Yeah, one way.
Spain is probably a little bit higher.
Of course, because
it's Europe.
It all depends if you know who you know and what you know.
Oh, okay. Those people in high places, apparently.
Yeah,
he knows people in high places. Excuse us, then.
You got no friends with wings, yeah. And I know all the angels out there. I know all the angels out there. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. So if you guys are looking to travel to Spain, hit up Peck. He'll direct you to the right person or whoever it is.
Yeah, sorry for me, please.
Oh boy. Also you mentioned Carnival is back.
Carnival
a
is
lot
back.
of band launches are being happening here.
Yes, they are. They have been. I think there's one coming up this Saturday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
I think it's happening right here too in the CLTV studio.
Caribbean Live
check
TV
it out,
has
guys.
been hosting
a lot of the band lounges. Yes. Shout out to Lawrence and his team. Yeah.
So last week you were trying to convince me to play mass.
Yeah. So you're not getting.
So like I said, I'm gonna deal with the truck. I'm gonna play the music.
You're going going as the
Alright, you're
DJ.
going as the
Yes.
DJ.
My costume is the DJ.
That's what's up. That's
what
what's
it is.
up. That's what's
You know?
up.
You
Okay.
gotta watch out for Colorgasm. Those who have not been to the Colorgasm event though, at Atlanta
Yes,
Carnival,
I've seen
that is my personal
Like
number
that's-
one favorite event
Like
for Carnival.
Oh, for real?
last year, I was at work like, but no, una not leave me, man.
You
I
not
will be,
sleeping?
I
Where you
will
gonna
be
sleep on the
front
side
and
of the road?
center.
Because you live all the way in
I will-
Tennessee.
I
So
will-
how you gonna make it out? I'm just trying to figure out how you gonna make this happen.
dedicated to my people. This is one Jamaica we love soca, so
Girl,
I will
you-
be
you
there.
always-
You know what I'm saying?
You're
I
all
will
the way
be
in
there.
Tennessee. You gotta need your blanket, your pillows, and like 4 days of clothes
But
for
may
that
I
whole
fly?
weekend.
Wait, let's call Pex Angel.
There you go. There you go. We working it out. We working it
And
out.
let's talk
folks.
about the WNBA player, Brittany Griner. I mean,
that we really need to
oh my
understand.
gosh, like, girl, what were you thinking?
No,
Like,
female athletes aren't making enough, and so she got to get a little side hustle on. That's what's
I
going
feel
on.
like said the person who used to let her through all the time just did after the day. I just never tell her say them forget to tell her say them a couple words. So them just catch
Wow.
what
her.
made you like? What made you think that you can have that on you and
But
be able
for
to
her to
fly
have
out
it
of the
in her-
country? Like, girl, were you high doing
Maybe
that?
she-
Maybe she was high. That's
Maybe
what-
she did it before.
I don't know, but you know,
Probably
probably more likely she did.
But
Most
because
likely
with
she
the
did.
award, them have malice now, so that now them not.
That is true. That is true. But let's pray for her and hopefully they find a solution
It
to
is
her
what it is.
problem because right now, I don't think Rush is trying to let her go because of the whole situation. So
How many years?
shout
she
out to
looking
you, Brittany, and your team who's trying to get you out of jail up there.
at? How much
Yeah.
years she looking at?
I think she's looking like 10 to 20 years.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless
Yeah.
her, and I hope her team is able to get her out because Biden can't do
In a
anything for you, girl.
Russian jail.
You write the letter.
Yeah. He said he's not going to war over
Definitely not over her. Yeah, he's like, definitely not. He's like, girl, we love you, but you and your own in this too.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are in tune to the Atlantic Caribbean Music Radio Show on DWC and Caribbean Live TV. So let's get into some music now. Last week we had some technical issues getting going.
Yeah,
First
it wasn't my
episode.
fault.
Last year we're at, but
It wasn't Kathy's
this
fault.
last week we're
Definitely
at,
not,
but
no.
this week we're
Listen.
at.
My
And you
hands were nowhere near those things. I was minding my business in my corner.
know,
so.
I'm the proper one, so I'm not gonna do anything. It's
Here we go now.
So,
Wait,
so-
you know what? He gave himself that the proper
And it's
one,
stuck.
and it's stuck.
And
So
there
we
you
might
go.
just call him the
Yeah.
proper one.
It's the proper.
But it doesn't mean for those that think that proper means like no proper etiquette. No, that doesn't. He's the proper one for other obvious reasons, guys. So we're gonna move forward on that.
Thank you.
What you got for us, Peck? What you got for us? man?
So last week we dedicated our very, very first song on the
Yes.
program
Yes.
to it was a very special dedication. You know, people wonder who's the first artist going to be that we're representing from Atlanta to the world. So we had played Dwight Duncan, aka
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes.
Patek Boss, Billionaire Brunch Boss.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody who had recently passed away on a horrific motorcycle accident.
Yes.
And so, deepest condolences to his friends, family, everyone who was impacted by his loss, everyone on the scene. Now, we recently found out that Dwight was an aspiring artist and had music on the road, recently released. And so, we started off last week with Dwight. And because we had some technical issues and not everybody got a chance to hear this song, I want to start off again tonight with Dwight Duncan. This one is called Chainbreaker. Rest in peace, soldier.
We gotta talk about this, man. D-Shot. Time. Listen. Girl, I don't want
Mike should be
nobody else. Girl, I need you for myself. Without you, girl, I cannot tell. And I'm gonna tell you why. Girl, I know that I made you cry. After telling you those lies. Pick it up, girl, let's just try to make it up tonight.
Mr. Dyke Duncan, y'all. Patek boss to the world.
Right here. You're my baby. Girl, I need you for myself. You're my lady. I don't need nobody else. Girl, I wanna hold you, caress you, wanna kiss you, baby. 'Cause you are my lover, my shorty, my beautiful lady. You're my, you're my, you're my, you're my lady,
Phantomistic featuring Tyler Loyal.
That's right.
Alongside Sister Logic. Rastafari. Hebrew Israelite Redemption.
gotta get out from you, far from you.
Outside this jungle.
Lost in a foreign land, far from Jamaica. 9 to 5, 5 to 9, working all the time. 10,000 miles away, far from Jamaica.
Well, if this one no kill me, then the stress I go do it. Freeze me finger, not to mention me feet. Miss me yard where all the sun it a beat. More time one come sleep, man. Mama said the stove stop work. But she said, son, don't you worry, got an offering from church.
Gotta get out from you, far from you. Lost in a foreign land, far from Jamaica. 9 to 5, 5 to 9, working all the time. 10,000 miles away, far from Jamaica. You know what my man
He was live on the show last week. He's the voice of the man, Ija Noah.
now. Each and every day I say, oh people now. Here I say, freedom, 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 freedom. Rasta people, them freedom. African people, freedom. The original people, they can't find your body, but they control your mind. So free up your mind, don't people now who have been trapped by the demons of police. They are trying to destroy your mind and spirit, your heart and soul, your divine control before they violate your body and destroy your world. They are waging all kind of warfare to distract and confuse your mind. Break them shackles, break them chains, don't let them control your brain. Break them shackles, break them chains, even though they change your name. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, free your mind. Wake up, wake up.